decades of psychological research regarding the impact of separation of families on both caretakers, parents, and children. And we know that overall, the results of traumatic separations in particular have devastating consequences for children and for their family members. They have devastating consequences on the physical and mental health of children. Children who are exposed to forced and prolonged separations suffer anxiety and depression and panic and grief. And there's a profound impact on their academic, intellectual, and social development. The outcomes are horrible. We have that data across many years. We have data about parent-child relationships that tells us there is nothing socially that's more important for the healthy development of a child, for the mental health and physical health of a child, than a healthy and secure parent-child relationship. The forced separation, the disruption of that, is one of the most traumatic events that can occur for a child. We know from reports every day, and we know from psychological research about immigrants that they're not coming on a luxury train to the United States. We know they're coming through tremendous traumatic stress to get here. And then we compound that stress when we take children away. There is so much evidence that toxic stress that overloads our system, again, has very long-term consequences, negative consequences on children and parents. Children rely on parents for support during their horrible times, coping with the most awful things. These are children who have come from difficult, traumatic, dangerous, often terrorizing situations, and then are removed from their parents. And although there was a walk back of policy, we know that the children are not reunited with their parents. The president of the American Psychological Association put out a statement about this and talked about these sorts of things I'm telling you. But her opening lines are, "This policy is needless and cruel." So it's crucial. It's as if our government is completely unaware of the things I've mentioned to you that you already in some way knew. Our government acts indifferent or unaware. Our Department of Homeland Security is not concerned about the sense of psychological security of the children who are entering our country. And if this continues, it will have profound, negative, awful consequences for the health, mental health of the children who are affected and for their families. Thank you all so much for being here.